Welcome to the UK's theme park, Fallen Giant. Today I'm at Lightwater Valley, a theme park which once hosted the longest roller coaster in the world. This park in recent years has been on a rapid decline, with ownership crisis, a limited ride lineup, and poor finances playing a major part. However, those days might now be over with the park's recent ownership change, so come join me as I explore what could be the next major UK theme park. Good morning everyone, here from Lightwater Valley up near York, I believe. Welcome back to the channel. It's a new park for me today. It's a new first time here, never been here before. Really excited, mainly interested because of the new ownership. At the park, obviously, the Mel's Group, who run my local park, Fantasy Island, they've just bought this place this year. There's been a few changes I've already seen that I can tell are new. But I don't know what's new. I don't know anything about this park. All I know is it's got Spinning Racer here now. So let's go explore. Let's go see what Lightwater Valley has to offer. Alright then, so just down by the entrance here, they've had this, what I presume is a new welcome sign in the new park's logo. Which, if I'm being honest, I haven't seen too much of it around the park just yet. They did say it was going to be changing over the course of the season. But I tell you what, it did certainly stir up some drama on social media, that logo, including myself. In case you didn't know, they launched their logo. I'll pop it up now because I'm pretty sure I've got a photo of it. Where they basically, it looked like there was a bit of AI like on the top section. And being honest, from looking around the park, I mean, I had a lovely chat with James Mellors at F1, and I did actually manage to get to ask him about that. And I said to him, James, what's your thoughts on all the commotion about the logo? And he just responded to me, well, it's done its job, hasn't it? So I do think the AI bit might have been a bit of a stunt to draw attention, but hey, it worked, it did its job. So I'm just gonna go explore. I do not know where the heck anything is at this park. All I know, like I said, Spinning Racers here. I think there's like a little Tivoli coaster and an Apple coaster. So let's just go have a look around, I guess. With no sense of direction, I made my way into the park and immediately got lost. You see, Lightwater Valley, despite its small amount of rides, is massive. Just going off of its landmass will put it in the top 5 of the largest theme parks in the UK. Now, you would think I would head straight to the new edition for 2026, which was the reason for me coming. However, I may have found something better on the way. I'm just going to be so happy when she sees the footage of me coming straight to the cows. I actually don't see any at the minute. In case you don't know, me and Theme Park Aristo, we love cows. If you ever have the chance to speak to her, just go, what do you think about cows? And she'll probably waffle to you for 2 hours. But yeah, I don't know how I've ended up on this, but I found Eagles Creek Farm. I'm not sure if you can see just behind the just behind the tree line there. Spinning Racers there. Now, I have seen it cycling, but we shall see if I can get on it. The wind's supposed to pick up today, and it has been a bit windy this morning, so I might try and find my way over there. There's a cow over there! Also, all the tractors have like names, which is quite cute. Why is there a skeleton in the... What the heck? Did bro just like hit the water of like pain and misery or something and just die? The cowlets have fallen. Big moors. Also, the goats appear to be fainting. You know, I would just like to say for a minute, after visiting the farm animals, this park's lovely. It's in such a nice spot. I mean, look how beautiful all these pathways are. Well, I knew it was built in the middle of nowhere, but... Right, I'm gonna head over to Racer now, try and get it in before the wind picks up. Well, it lived on the East Coast for a year, then decided to go off to Kuwait, but it's back in the UK for 2026. Spinning Racer is back and here at Lightwater Valley. And as I said, this isn't a new ride for me. I managed to do it back at Fantasy Island back in the day. But they've done a really good job with this. They've paved all new theming. Oh, now it does feel like you're back at Fantasy. They've done a really good job with all this theming and stuff. But yeah, let's get on. Spinning racer. Hey, off we go. Backwards up the lift. I've missed this thing. Hopefully I've got this balance. Oh, the rain's coming down now. Oh, here we go. Hey. Oh. There we go. We're spinning now. Here we go. Horseshoe time. Whee. Still rides very smooth. Getting a cracking little spin here. Woo! Got the weight right on this one. There we go, last little section. Sharp brakes. There we go, just come off spinning race there, and I tell you what, I am impressed with that. Considering I rode that, what, I'm trying to think now, was it 2021 it was at Fantasy Island, 2020? It was around COVID time. And, you know, considering that thing gets put up and took down all the time, that rode fantastically, absolutely fantastically. That is a great first start for Melders with this park. And it looks like it's quite permanent, if I'm honest. They've put in all permanent fencing around the queue line. They've even tried to put some little theming in there. It's been done on a shoestring budget, you can tell. Like they've, what's it called, just put some tyres down and like sort of made it like a race garage, if that sort of makes sense. Which, yeah, it works for now. It's a start. And I'm really happy to see that. There's like, I've ended up down at the back of the park now. Still have no idea where I'm going. They've got like a, I think that's a horse breakdance over there, like a very old one. But I'll have to give that a go in a minute. It looks quite fun. But yeah, what I've been trying to find is where the Ultimate was, because obviously that was the park's major coaster up until, well, unfortunately the last owners tore the thing down. I believe it was back here somewhere, but yeah. Honestly, I've got no idea what I'm going to do next. Fortunately, I'm missing a coaster. The little Tivoli over there appears to have got stuck on the first corner, so don't think that'll be opening anytime soon. Got a sea storm there. Yeah, honestly, I'll go find something to do, and then I'll meet you back there. It's a very quiet day. I'm not in a rush, if you couldn't tell. I think I've just had about 20 minutes sat down, just exploring. It's like this park is huge. There's so much like room. Ooh, screaming on the ship. They've got so much space. They've got real potential with this park, but it's if you spend the money. Right, I'll see you wherever I end up next, honestly. While I find what remains of the Ultimate, I think it's time for a quick history lesson on why this park has fallen in recent years. In 1991, the then operators of the park, the Stavley family, decided to take a massive gamble. After the well-received Rat Ride and Toad Hole, formerly known as Devil's Cascade, the family decided they wanted something to really put them on the map. And so, the Ultimate was born. But it wasn't easy. The project was initially built by Big Country Motioneering. However, this didn't last long as they quickly went into administration, so they needed to find someone to help them finish this project. And I can only assume the family meeting went like this. Okay, so those people we hired to build our new headline roller coaster just went bankrupt, and we need someone to finish the project. Anyone got any ideas? Well, there's always companies like Vekoma and Arrow. They've been building some good rides for years. No, that doesn't sound right. Ooh, there's this new company in Switzerland that's partnering with Six Flags, and apparently it's going to revolutionize the industry and become Alton Towers' biggest partner for the next 12 years. What are you, some sort of time traveler? Say, Timmy, you look like you have an idea. Well, it looks like a train, so why don't we get a train company to finish our roller coaster? Timmy, you're a genius. And so, British Rail was brought in to finish the project, and amazingly, it was a success. People came from all over to brave the adventure into the forest. Unfortunately, I was one of them people who didn't. and this was all I found. Well, I didn't know how much I'd be able to find of it, but here lies probably the biggest coaster in the UK that I wish I got to do, the Ultimate. It's quite sad to see it. Well, not even it, it's gone. End of story. And you have to do these coasters while you can, because like me, I missed the Ultimate. Didn't get to do it. Too young when it went. And I regret that. I really wish I came up here to do it. It wasn't a great ride from what I heard. Apparently it was really jank and horrible. But it is just so sad to see rides left in a state like this. You know, I do think though, with the station standing still, let's be honest, Mellors were screaming when they tore that thing down. I thought, you know, maybe I'd be able to find a footer or like some supports, or even just like a section track the old owners left. No, completely gone. Spent all that money getting rid of it, and well, paid the price, didn't they? Which it's sad, really. It's really sad. And yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's one of them where what could have been. You know, if Mellors did get their hands on it back a few years ago, I think I'd be getting on it today. It's things like you can even see, I can see up in the station now. Air gates are still in, queue line's all in. It's just been left, which is very sad to see. But I would like to say, there is hope. I think, let's be honest here, GCI, Gravity Group, you've got a good start there. You've already got a station in, you got air gates. Come on, Mellors. I know you're going to do it. I know when, probably not this year, next year, probably 3 or 4 years' time, if they've hopefully really invested in this place. Oh, I say that, I can see a footer. But come on, you're just asking to put a new Woody in there, aren't you? So quiet that I can hear my own voice echoing. Just a moment of silence for the Ultimate. It is mental that the closure of one ride can send a park spiralling, but that's exactly what happened when the Ultimate closed in 2019. Peak days at the park would see around 6,000 people come to Lightwater Valley for a fantastic day out. 7 years on, less than half of that come. I do think it is such a shame we've had to lose rides like the Ultimate across this country. You know, obviously, like I said, never got to do it myself, but I've just noticed I'm filming like in my my chest mount POV, so it's like on super view. I'll see how it looks actually, but yeah, it's a shame we've lost rides like the Ultimate over the years, because wow, you know, like I said, really wish I got to do it. And I know many families, when they came to like Water Valley, they thought of rides like the Ultimate, you know, taking that daring plunge into the forest behind the park. And what lies there? It was a mystery for many people, with it being, well, I believe when it opened it was the longest coaster in the world, which is a feat of engineering to say the least. But these parks have to move forward, don't they? I think this year, I think the storm's over for this park and the clouds are on the horizon for it. Obviously Mellors Group, they've got the backing to do it now. They know what they're doing with parks. They've had Fantasy for 10 years now. And with that being my local park, they've done a decent job there. Obviously this is a very different park that they got their hands on, but they can do theming. I've seen them do it. If you've ever been to Fair Island, you know they're amazing. So blooming incredible, to be fair. But yeah, it's just a shame to see the park in this state. You know, many years ago, oh, if I don't fall in a branch, you know, this was the park. You know, this was fighting with Flamingoland, and you know, maybe even for like the northern people, like you know, they might even take a trip to here instead of the parks like Alton Towers and stuff. But it does feel like it's missing something. Racers defo filled the gap. If Racer weren't here, I would not be at this park today. I could see myself doing plenty of rides in it. It's got charm. It's defo family owned. It's defo still got some way to go before it'll be back on the map yet, but it's got potential. It's got some real good potential. It's huge amount of land they own here. I mean, if they own all the land where the Ultimate used to run still, then blooming heck, yeah, they've got a huge amount of expansion space to work with. But I think this is very much fix up what you've got and then start those expansions, but defo go down the themed route with this park. This does feel more like a theme park than an amusement park. Speaking of theme park, the music they've been playing has been quite interesting today. I've heard some staff commenting on it. It's like this, what's it called, like a Mardi Gras jazz type music, remixes of pop songs. It's quite weird, to be fair. But hey, I'll take it over blaring pop music that I have to deal with at Fantasy Island. So yeah, I think I've got to go for a little pit stop, have some food. I'll bring you along for probably a food review. Just quickly then, before I stop for lunch, I'd just like to say, I remember the park posted about how they've repainted all the horses on the carousel, and yeah, they definitely have, looking wonderfully fresh at the minute, looking really good. But yeah, it's little things like that, you know, focus on what you've got. You've got your carousel, you've got your wave swing, you've got a few like rides that you can look after, and they're going to last a long time. Get them looking nice and fresh, and continue to build on that. It's defo, like I said, defo potential in this park. It's like they've already got things like a big play area over here. Like, is it very much an old Angry Birds themed play area that they've, this obviously was all done by the old owners, that they've just tried to cover up? Yeah, just switch the TNT out for Lightwater Valley, guys. Nobody's gonna notice. But yeah, just little things like fit this in, theme it in. What I would like to see this park expand on, and I think what it's missing at the minute, is a proper dark ride. Before they get any big coaster or anything, I would like to see them put money in on a good big dark ride. And I'll tell you the park that I'm thinking of when I think of a good big dark ride. Will it be on the scale and the budget of this? No, but I'm thinking Symbolica or Efteling. This park gives Efteling vibes, like really, really family-owned Efteling vibes, with the forest and the scenery and the setting of it. And if they do want to keep this under 12 like family area, then I think a good trackless or even track dark ride will go down brilliantly here. They've got the space to do it. They've got so much room. So why not? You know, get on the phone, Mac Rides, ETF, whatever. Going into the indoor area now. Probably going to find some food here. But yeah, this is an example of the nice charm this park's got. Like, look at this. It's like an old cobble British street. Don't really know what's going on here with the Polar Cross thing. But this park has lovely areas, and it's got a real good foundation to build on. And, you know, coming from knowing James, and I know, James, you do say you like to watch a lot of videos, so if you do watch this one, mate, obviously lovely to have all the chats that I do with you, but good luck, you and your family, with this park, because you've got something here. I've ended up back at the entrance somehow, but you've got a real good foundation to work with here, and I really, really hope, obviously, please put the money in, you know, don't cheap out. Fear Island shows you can do it, dude. I know you can, but please, 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 get this park back on the map. It's a lovely park. It's got a brilliant foundation, and if you can market it and you can get the right additions in, then I think you're onto something here. I really do think you are. Right, food. Alright, I'll tell you what, one thing I normally give Fantasy Island credit for is their food and food pricing. Unfortunately, that seems to not have transferred over to Lightwater Valley yet. So £11.20 here gets you a panini and a hot chocolate. They better be good. So let's have a little Reese food review. To be fair, it's quite nice. Try the hot chocolate. Also quite nice. Sort of like typical Cadbury. Right, I'm going to enjoy this, and then I'll see you back on park. With Food 8, I actually managed to use the 2 brain cells in my head to do the smartest thing in the world. And that was to go test drive the new Aston Martin Valhalla featuring a 4-litre V8. Okay, maybe not to that extent, but I did in fact go on a drive. Right, I've made a decision. I've been seeing this, and I can see some people are on it now. Skate karts. Downhill derby. Yeah, this is like really old. I remember like vlogs from this park like 5 or 6 years ago, probably even longer than that. These skate karts have been here. I'm gonna give them a go. I'm gonna chest mount up and probably bring you along. What could go wrong with this? Let's see if I can figure out how to drive one of these things. Right, let's see if I can. Right. Let's see. This is going to go really well, I can already tell. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh. Insert like, Jesus Christ, I'm getting some good speed here. Know what? Oh, you got to balance yourself really well when you're as big as me. Oh. Through goes Hamilton. Oh. And parked. Well, that was a fun attempt at driving a skate kart. Why the hell are they playing Crush 40? That's my music taste. Picked a good day then. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm an edgelord. But yeah, and now we're back to the jazz. What? That was such like a random, unexpected thing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my attempt at racing myself. I might have to go join the big spin race over there, but yeah, skate karts, do them. They're quite fun. If you can fit your butt on them. I've got quite a big butt, so struggle to get myself on them, but you know, that was actually quite fun, to be fair. Be a lot more fun if I had anybody to race, but as you can tell, it's only weekend, it's quiet here. Maybe I'll meet up with some people, hopefully, yeah, get on it soon with them. But yeah, let's, I think we're gonna go down to the bottom of the park now and go over to the like pirate section. It's quite a pirate section, it's barely themed, but I think there's like a little breakdance there that I spotted, and I think I want to give that a little go. So let's go take you along on that. With my phenomenal driving skills on full display, I decided to quickly hop on the park's Apple Coaster, which was about as thrilling as you can imagine. Anyways, with that out of the way, I was going to head to the back of the park to do the pirate ship, but then I met a lovely member of staff called Dan, who spoke to me on the park and how everyone's excited for its future, which is just fantastic to hear. But after that conversation ended, I'd made my way to the bottom of the park, where this happened. Well, it's not the first time I'm probably saying this, but I've missed the train. I was going to go up on that, but I've just spoken to a lovely member of staff at the park. So if you're watching this, mate, which you probably will, because you said you would, but if you do watch this video when it comes out, thank you, lovely to meet you and have a nice little chat about the park. And you know, coming from another member of staff who, you know, yourself now working for Mellors Group, me who's previously worked for Mellors Group, small world, and it's nice to meet so many lovely people here. This park, it's got very friendly staff. That's the first thing I've noticed. Everybody's very chatty, very friendly, very happy. So now I'm gonna head back down to the bottom of the park and do that breakdance, because I missed the train. Typical. I'll probably walk along that way as well, because apparently if you walk down there, it's very pretty. So let's get to it. Tell you what, you can tell this is it's a very beautiful park. This, it's very peaceful, very tranquil. It does give Towers vibes in the way that you can just like go down these quiet pathways, and there's just silence. You can really enjoy just the quiet if you know you need a bit of quiet away from the park. I've come down this pathway actually because apparently I've just been told that you can see the old what's it called? Toad Hole, Devil's Cascade, like Shoot the Chute flume. Apparently it's down here, but it's so peaceful. Such a pretty little park. You've got something really good on your hands here, Mellors. Really, really good. So please look after it. And just, yeah. See if we can go find Toad Hole. Oh, here we go. On Powder Keg, I believe this is called. Tell you what, it's a bit slower than Craft of the Kid. At least, bug. Oh. And we'll stop. Oh, I lie, here we go. See how much force we get on this one. Probably not a lot because it's an older one. Let's see what she's got. Restraints are interesting on this one. That's an older model. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. There we go. Nice little bit of force. Oh. Yeah, this is very gentle compared to Craft, to say the least. Oh, here we go. Now we're picking up speed. There we go. Oh, hey. Oh, here we go. This might be a good little whip. Oh, hey. Oh. Making a lot of funny noises on this one. Oh, hey. Oh. Yeah, it's like a very tame breakdance. Feels very similar actually to Time Machine at FI. Like when Time Machine's on the ground, the forces feel very similar. Hey. Wow. Nice long cycle. Hey. There we go. Powder keg, I think. With that ride on powder keg completed, I went back to the train station, and you'll never guess what happened. I've missed the train. So, with me being near the entertainment area, I decided to go watch one of the character shows. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to film this, so I didn't. But it was a nice show for kids under 10. But the day was coming to an end. So guess what I went to try and do for a third time?
Just one more time. There's a goddamn train. Arthur!
Thankfully though, this time I made it. Well, I think my audition for the Vandalin gang wouldn't go down well after missing the train 3 times. I did manage to finally get on it. But yeah, I love these little transportation rides. There's something so relaxing about them. I'm just doing the full circle, just over halfway through now, and they're just so much fun. I was actually thinking a few weeks back, January, when I was at Efteling, I was thinking, you know, so many of these parks used to have like little train rides on Towers, Fort Park. I think Chessington used to, obviously Portland's and here have got train rides. But I love them. I think more parks should have them still. I think, you know, not only for the transportation, but they're just very, they're just so relaxing and just peaceful to go on. You know, it's a nice break. But yeah, I'd like to see more parks invest in these train rides. I think this one, if I remember right, could be wrong here. Someone fact check me in the conversation below. But I believe this. I don't know about the track, but the train, I believe, definitely came from the American Adventure. So I think this is the first time I'm doing a ride from a defunct park, technically. But yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the views, get some more off-ride footage. You've probably seen these B-roll bits, but yeah, I'm coming up to the end of the day now. We've got an hour left. The weather has turned very nice now. As you can see, sun finally came out, so I might take the time to go enjoy. I'm debating doing the wave swinger, but I think I might just go and lap racer for the rest of the day, if I'm honest. Right then, that brings me to the end of my day here from Lightwater Valley, and I must say, I've had a lovely little day at this park. I tell you what, is this the park to watch for the future in the UK? Not quite yet, but I think give it a few more years. Hopefully, if we could get the guest numbers back up at this park, you know, if this is your local, please come and try and support it. You know, these are local parks right now. They need the support. They need the business. I mean, I think I've just heard that Breen, they had been saved. They were going under. Then they did some structuring, and I think they've gone under again now. So please, 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 in these trying times, come and support your locals. The big boys, even I know like Bolton Towers and Merlin are struggling at the minute, but your smaller parks are where the heart is at. You know, they make communities and just allow things to thrive. But this park, obviously the new ownership has hopefully given it a good future. Like I've already said, Mel's guys, good luck with this park. I think you've got something really good here. what I would do to, you know, help out, definitely a few more family thrill rides, just to help with the older ones. You know I'm not the target market for this park, but just a little bit more just to help out with the older ones, because like I said, at the minute they've got racer and they've got that little thing at the bottom, the break dance. But yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I've had a really good day today. Fully recommend, like I said, if you've got little ones, come check out Lightwater Valley, or just if you're curious about the future of this park. With that out of the way, with this, I'm Reese Hawthorne, and here's a little look at what's coming next. Is this the best theme park in the world?